It's been crazy. A lot has happened. Definitely want to stay positive. That's the ultimate goal here. Very bullish on every single project I'm in. Just need to get
That's
through
the
these.
ultimate goal here. Very bullish on every.
Got feedback. I need to sign into the chat here. Give me one hot second. Yeah, I don't normally. Hello. Oh, that. Make this big. And just. It's been interesting. I heard there was a Saitama AMA. Um, I actually did not attend, but people have sent me clips of the AMA, so I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a highlight. And people are gonna say whatever they want to say, and in the end, I look at this objectively. I'm literally out here, started my YouTube. What? It's been a month, I think now, or less than a month officially, and you guys have blessed me with over 1,300 subscribers. Um, a lot has changed. I just keep progressing. I'm trying to be as neutral as I can be and just keep going. Here, let me add the chat in here. Give me 1 second, guys. Window capture. This is the YouTube live chat. Boom. Put this here. And then little. Hello, all. Just promise you, I will be reading the chat. That is the goal. Eddie Turner, what's going on, bro? Hey, Shibnobi, bro. Shinja all day. Shinja all day. Feeling very, very bullish on Shinja. Really, they're moving. They're moving and they're going places. Oh man. Why are you in Shinja? I'm in Shinja since I was in the beginning. Since the beginning, I was in Shinja. Feels like home now. Hey, the Prez, what's going on? Yeah, so Saitama did an AMA. I guess you guys learned a lot about this AMA. More specifically, Russ and Max came out and they said, "Hey, we own the code. Um, we own all these things, and that's great. I'm very happy for them. I'm glad that they own the code. If you do outsource, regardless of where you're outsourcing, even if you like, I do consulting. I'm an AWS consultant. I build apps for other companies. Anytime I build an app, that app is the property of that company. They own the code, they own everything. They literally outsource that work. They give you money, and then they take the app. At that point, if your contract goes on, you do more apps and you have a reoccurring, app maintenance fee and stuff like that. But I think in this, there, it's hard to it's hard to. I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth, right? But it's definitely weird that it came out now. But at this point, we just got to progress. Really, people have been asking me what I thought about it, and that's literally what I think. I think, hey, there was another vendor, and that other vendor, literally, may have made the Saitama app, and we did not Saitamask app, and we did not know. And if they had been transparent since the beginning, we would have known. Yes, I'll pull the Shinja chart up, Prez. Let's go do this. Shinja. Did you guys hear the Shinja? If you watch Teddy and Rodney talk crypto, we played the Shinja song. It was quite good. Dude, look at this chart, man. This is a minute chart. It's just even at the minute, like that looks promising. But it's probably going sideways. No, not even. That's higher highs, lower lows. Small dip here. They ate that dip. Continuing progressing. Little cup saucer. I think this is called a saucer pattern. Wait, saucer chart pattern. Yeah, see, like this is a saucer chart pattern. So you have to be very careful because if things are good, this is really a buy point once it gets to that little handle right there, right? If you look, can I draw little parabolas in this, like the little curve things? No, I don't think so. Hashtag Shinja, DeFi stack and appreciate you. The Prez, thumbs up. Thank you. Hit that like button. Guys, please help me with the algorithm. I don't know how to work it that good, but I'm trying to learn. But guys, look, this prediction, right? This is a saucer, and I'm showing you. And if you had bought there, it did pump. And this is a minute indicator. So I don't truly trust the minutes unless you're like a day trader or a swing trader that you're constantly watching this, you know when to buy in, buy out. And then I think now with Shinja, you guys are barely paying any fees if you're on Bitmart, and you're getting reflections. And you're getting reflections. I don't know how many other tokens can say that, but that's definitely great news for Shinja. Hey, Colleen, how are you? Go, Teddy. Yes, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Um, but let's go to the 4 hour. And guys, if there's any chart you want me to look at, I am learning. I will learn with you guys. I have no issues. As I'm learning, I want to make sure, guys, this is nothing but a bullish sign right here. That is crazy. Oh man, that so what? We have a listing tomorrow or something too, right? Honestly, if all us investors show dignity, respect, and support each other, no matter the investment, this digging dirt on everything is toxic. At the end of the day, it's for our financial freedoms. That's exactly why I'm here. That's exactly why I started my channel. Seda Power, appreciate you, bro. I'm in Saitama. I'm in Shinja. I'm in lots of other things. I'm in Clifford Inu. I'm in, wait, let me pull it. I'm in Floki. I'm in Elon. I'm literally in I like 10% of my portfolio is divided amongst these meme coins because I didn't actually go in to meme coins as like, hey, this is gonna be um this is gonna be it, and I'm gonna start day trading these coins. I don't have that type of financial freedom to be able to throw in like $20,000 and be able to day trade like that. I think those are the types of people that can day trade. I came in here as a long-term investment. When I first bought Floki, I only put like $600 in Floki. It sounds like very little, but to me back then it was like a lot, and then it's dipped and now it's leveling out. Here, let me catch up with the comments here. Colleen Miller, ditto. The Prez, awesome. Probit listing tomorrow. So I think he said Probit is doing reflections as well, right? From what I got, if you guys aren't following up with Shinja, Shinja is doing 5% reflections in February if they hit 50,000 wallet holders by January. So once January ends, and I think they're gonna hit it. I think they're only like 200 something away. Oh, it's tonight. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. Colleen Miller, yes, I'm awesome. Michael, I appreciate you. How are you, man? I see you everywhere, and I'm glad you're keeping up with me. Mrs. DeFi stacking. Hello, hello. Snap, snap. Hi, Teddy. Great. You connected with Rodney. We have a quantum blockchain with NFT platform. Let's connect. I DM on Twitter. Yo, crypto life. Quantum computing is literally the next thing. If you have a quantum blockchain, I truly want to understand your concept. I understand blockchain. High level, I'm getting deeper into it. It's really all about ledger, but yeah, DM me, bro. I'm very interested. Hi, Teddy. Ola from Toronto. Oh, Canada. Let's go. All right. No, it's tonight. Okay, yep. I've talked to Cliff already and Saitama Vern. I actually don't know everybody in Shinja's project, but I believe you. What up, Teddy? It's going to be list in 2 hours. Okay, Shibnobi, you think it's 2 hours? So what is it, 8 o'clock? So around Rodney's stream, I'm sure we'll have the update. And this is one of those things because anytime I've seen exchange listings, like especially from my experience in Coinbase, if a new coin gets listed on Coinbase, that coin pumps. I don't know about the Probit listing. I am taking a risk. Normally, if I knew about the exchange, I would be able to gauge, okay, it's gonna pump again. But like, let's really think about it. If you break it down, 5 exchanges, 4 weeks, it has to pump throughout this month. Like that is what, even if you buy the rumor, sell the news, every news, whenever that 4 listings happen, you think it's gonna pump. So guys, I like it. Is there any other coins you want me to look at? Tell me, man. Yes. Shibnoji, Shinja to the world. Have you been able to beta test for them? They have not reached out to me. Guys, I'm in a lot of FUD spreading. I'm being deemed like a Shinja spokesperson. I am not a Shinja spokesperson. I entered the space as an AWS apps guy. What I do, my specialty is in building web apps, building high volume, high availability, high usability apps, right? And mobile apps. And that's where my experience came from. So when I initially made my Saitama videos, I was speaking to you guys from my experience. And it's like, hey, this is what's happening, you know? And I think that narrative has now changed because of the FUD spreaders. And I don't even want to discuss these FUD spreaders. They are just here for the wrong reason. And we are here for profit. So if you're part of the Ganja Goons and Ganja Goons, there's a lot of you guys in my comments. I see you all, Ganja Goons. I see you all. I'm skipping a little bit. Teddy, patent protected and ready to go. Saitama, of course, ignored me, but Shibnobi talked to me. See the difference. Shibnobi listens to the community like they talk. And by the way, I heard today's was not an AMA. It was just like an update. So if they ever have an AMA, you know I'm going to attend. You'll see me in the comments. I will request to speak. I will do everything I can just to talk to them and be like, hey, what's going on? You know, I am in this business. If you guys are doing third-party vendors, that's exactly what my company does. I have this experience. If you need help, I don't even want money from this. But if I can give you any step, any guidance, I was willing to help. I was willing to help then. I'm willing to help now. And that narrative has not changed. I'm still a Saitama guy, I'd like to think. Crypto Life, Teddy Charity Token, Tarp. Tarp's looking good. I've talked to Just Moonshot. If you guys follow me, you know I did that. Well, you know, guys, please, if you want me to look at something, Everrise. I'm hearing Everrise from Colleen. All right, let's check it out. Everrise. And if it's the wrong one, don't kill me, because like I don't keep up with a lot of the things. Ooh, I've kept up with this before. It has my thing. And look, I predicted the downward wedge right here. So look, right? So if you look at chart patterns, oh man, this is crazy. I love when predictions go right because it's like, here's the proof. Here's the proof. Here's the down wedge. Here's the what they thought was a breakout, but because it never broke resistance, you knew it was gonna fall. And this is also market, right? The market also crashed that day, but like it's a prediction, and from these predictions you can make educated guesses. So where are we now in the 4 hours? I always look at the 4 hours, so I like seeing this. This almost looks like a shooting star type thing. I don't know if I can show shooting star pattern. Let's see. It's kind of like this, you know? If we get one of these lines that goes straight up, like exactly like this, then that is a good... Or is that a good sign? No, wait, shooting star is bad sign. Shooting star is bad sign. That's a reversal. So if that is a shooting star, and if it turns out to be a shooting star, right now there is no high-low. So it's still... See, this is what you want to look for, that little line that has the high-low. All right, I lose the chat. Check out Sheeb Doge. I will. I want a Ganja Goon hat and shirt. Dude, a lot of people have been asking me, Blue Collar Crypto, what up, bro? A lot of people have been asking me about merch, and what Rodney has given me is advice. His advice is hit the 4,000 watch time, and then I guess I can just integrate it through YouTube if I use one of those YouTube merch services. But I don't know anything about design. Like, you guys are looking at my profile pictures. Like, that's all I do is selfies. Like, I'm not a, I don't even know what kind of design I would do for a Ganja Goons, but I know there's a lot of artists out there. Can you look at MGC High? MGC High? MGC High. And by the way, I've seen you guys on Oscar Ramos's streams trying to get me on there. I don't think he knows who I am. So it's fine. You don't have to. I am also Lively Void on him, so he should know why. Okay, so this is the 4 hour mark. I just want to quickly look at 1 minute, just so I know, because it looks like it was up trending, right? Okay, so crash. Nah, I don't like 4. I'm going back to the 4 hour. I can't make good guesses on this. Oh man, this had a really big all-time high. What happened? Wow. 1178, so it gained its 0 back. Is it about to gain another 0? Is that why you're asking me to check this? Oh no, you're dangerously close. But dude, this is a good sign, man. Like, for the 4 hour mark, if the candlesticks. Let's go to learncryptotrading.co, and in one of these two candle marks, see this bullish kicker? That's exactly what this kind of looks like, right? Here's the bullish candle, and here's the kicker. It's being kicked. So in theory, in this next 4 hours, in theory, not financial advice, in theory, this is bullish. This is a bullish candle. It may go down, it may go up, but in theory, MGCHI, don't even know what they do. That is my prediction. Cryptic, how are you? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Got one of my OG mods in here. MGCHI is a game and NFT for Metaverse. Okay, nice. Do they already have the game? Teddy, let me make a 3D avatar of you. Are you going to charge me for this, Juanito? What does a 3D avatar get me? I don't even know. DM me on Twitter, at Tedi Ganja, Tedi. A lot of people, my name is spelled, I like to put it in the description, but I'm not good with live streams. That eventually I will figure out how to do this like correctly. Yes, please hit that like button. Please. I appreciate every single one of you. Help me grow in this YouTube. And by the way, if there's any issues with the stream or anything, can you let me know? I don't know if I'm dropping frames. I am working on getting a new webcam. That is a thing I want to do. I would like to get a new webcam because every time I record, I keep dropping frames, and it's so sad because I got a Chinese knockoff webcam called, what's it called? Nexigo. And I was like, well, it's cheaper than the Razer. And I'm like, I should have gone Razer. Literally everything I buy is Razer, right? Like my keyboard is Razer. My all my gaming stuff is Razer. Like even the little like I have the keyboard like foam pad thing. That's Razer. My little mouse pad thing. It's so dirty, but this is Razer as well. Like everything Razer. I wish I could show you more, but I don't know. I feel like my webcam would just lose it. I ordered a digital direct garment t-shirt printer. Hit me up before you get into print on demand with someone else. I can save you money. Bro, so many people keep telling me that. Hey, big up Teddy. Volt Inu on ETH and BSC now and Polygon soon. Dude, Volt Inu always goes into Rodney's streams and I'm always like, damn, Volt Inu. Are they like you guys like Volt Inu? Do I have Volt Inu people in the house? All right, this is a 4-hour chart, so this could be a bearish spinning top. Have you guys seen that? So here's a bearish spinning top, so not a good sign for the 4-hour mark right now. But not a financial advice. Let's see. Let's wait because right next to the bearish spinning top, what do we have? So really, if you were using 4-hour trading, right? So you see this. This is a bullish spinning top. You could have bought low, assuming there's no gas fees, right? You could have sold at this high, taken that like $30, $40, $50 profit. And then you see this, which is an inverted hammer. So if you look at this pattern right here, this is a inverted hammer, which is, do I not have an inverted hammer? It's like this. See this inverted hammer here? Single candlestick, but it's really, they call it the shooting star when it comes to a bearish candle. So shooting star, no good. So yeah, so that's the sign. And you see the next candlestick, it's dropping. This is literally, what was that on Twitter? What happened on Twitter? Yo, I'm progressing ahead. Please don't hate me if I missed your comment. Just say it again. I will try and reach out to you. Contact me. I guess Colleen's your contact is there. Let me borrow 2 ETH, bro. Let me borrow 2 ETH, bro. I would buy more Saitama. I'd buy more Shinja. That's all I'm buying. To be honest, I also think I should buy Shaman and more Clifford. I feel like I didn't put enough in Clifford and I didn't pull profits. I let it ride because I'm like, yo, I came in at 2,000 holders. There's no way. Like, it's only going to get more holders. And I was wrong. Just because there's more holders doesn't mean the price is going to pump. I was wrong, and I ain't afraid to admit it. Razer, yes, Razer. I'm skipping ahead. Volt Eno, I appreciate every single one of you. Volt, I'm sorry I don't like the candlesticks right now, but you know what? It'll get better. You know, I don't see a horrible thing because if you zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out. Technically, you could say, hey, this is a pattern that's downtrending, but there's a breakout, right? There's the breakout. You have a little bit of breakout. But it's, yeah, I don't know. I hate to say it, but it may go down just a little bit more before it pumps again because it looks like it's right on this resistance line. And you guys just lost to zero, so there could be some paper hands in there. I hate that feeling. I've been there. I know exactly how you feel, but this candlestick not looking good. But it will pump again. It's already pumped once, so what goes down must come up. I can't watch. Mick, MIG. Wait, didn't I just do this one? MIG, MIGCHI? Wasn't that the NFT trading card? Something? Colleen Miller, Sprout. Wait, is Sprout a thing, or are you just calling me Sprout? Sprout. Dude, there is a Sprout. What is Sprout? Nothing. Oh my god. Hey, kind of. No, there's nothing here. Maybe I mean, you're really looking, and you can look for these patterns any which way you want. I'm gonna just go to 12 hours real quick just to see what that window looks like. Okay. See, 12 hours tells you a lot more. It dumped. Um, oof, but it's coming back. I mean, it all depends about tomorrow. If the market crashes tomorrow, me like Shaman a lot. If the market crashes tomorrow, that's it. Yo, Twitch Radio, I appreciate you. Nice to see you, bro. Long term. Also, if you have time, check out Wolverino. Okay, I'll look at Wolverino. Inrise Sub Teddy, Colleen Miller. No. Wolverino. Okay, Wolverino. We're feeling Wolverino. Wolverino. You're in this, Eddie? You like Wolverino? That's not me. Mr. Cryptic called you Sprout. Volcano BSC. Alright, Wolverino. Guys, the market must not be good for any coin right now. The charts ain't looking good at all. At all. Oh my god. Ugh. So how many times does it hit this new low? 1, 2. It's a tough call. Continue to hold. That's all you can do. Wait for the next pump. If you get in now, wait for the next pump. And if you get in and you're afraid it's going to go down, buy more when it goes down. I always do this thing of where I have profits taken out and I'll hold it in the USD wallet, the American dollar wallet, and I will not touch it. Even if it's going up, I don't try and buy more. I only follow crypto queen, right? Tammy, buy on the red candles. I will use that USD to buy on the red candles. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth losing money, guys. That's why a lot of people message me today after the AMA. Oh, Teddy, I'm not feeling good. Should I sell my Saitama? I'm like, dude, I'm holding on to my Saitama. Don't try and put this into my head. I'm holding on to my Saitama. I need them to succeed. They're doing everything they can. A lot of information came out that even I, had to understand. And depending on, guys, always view both sides of the news. One person says, hey, these are Photoshop, this is a fake account. Another person tells you, hey, this is a real account, this is the real Twitter handle. So it's all up to you guys on who you believe. And unfortunately, because of my experience with Saitama, I can see a third-party vendor being used for Saitama. Not a bad thing. That's what most of these companies do. Most of these companies don't have like 6-7 developer teams to just build apps like this, right? So you outsource, you build those apps, you own the entire code base, you own everything. Just because you're outsourcing, that outsourcing company takes the money and they're done. Their hands are clean. You got the app. That's it. We don't know after that delivery if issues happened. They brought in another vendor. They're doing the knowledge transfer. They're ramping up, getting back to workability. We really don't know, So do your research. I can't tell you what to believe, but I want you to do your own research. Can you check out Mononoke Inu? Yes, I will check out Mononoke Inu. Chart is looking good. Chart has been looking good for Shinja. I think it's going to look good throughout, into February. It's going to look good till we get all 5 exchanges. Wait, so what was that? Mononoke Inu. This is the one that Mononoke. Dude, I do not watch this. I think it's an anime, right? Mononoke or something. It's a character in something. Damn it. 12 hour. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, this is a bullish spinning top, so it did go up, right? And then you see it kind of come down. And technically, this is an inverse hammer. Yet again, you cannot believe anything you see. So it should have pumped, but that was even a dragonfly doji. This is rare, but I have seen dragonfly doji before. It's kind of like this. You see, like a dragonfly doji, but it needs to have a longer low. It needs to have a lower low, really. But yeah, it's trading sideways. I mean, it's clearly trading sideways on the 12-hour chart. If you're doing 4-hour, it's still trading sideways. Oh, but this is a bearish candlestick. So yeah, really look at the hour marks. If you're a day trader, look at the day charts, right? If you're a hourly trader, look at the hourly charts. If you're here for the long run, it's okay. Go to the 3 days mark. When in doubt, zoom out. That looks horrible. But yeah, this is another bearish candle for a 3-day. So find out how to make your money, make your profits, take your initial investment now. You'll feel better as a human being, I promise you. Mrs. DeFi Stack, and I hold a little of this one. It's definitely long term for me. Everything I own that's a degen coin or a shit coin, as Rodney would say, is a long term hold for me as well. It's very rare I sell. But I did do a boo boo. I got caught up in the FUD, and I literally tried to sell my Saitama for Ethereum, and in Coinbase Wallet, it would not let me do it. So then I was like, okay, well, what will it let me do? I changed it to USDT to see if it would, and then I ended up buying the entire volume back. But I paid gas fees, so really, I'm the loser, man. I paid the gas fees to buy back. I'm like, why did I do this to myself? So I lost $150 in gas fees. So it was very sad. I was like, never believe the FUD. Just believe. Like I make mistakes. I'm just gonna reassure myself. Check out Volt Inu. We just did Volt Inu. We did Volt Inu crowd in here. I'm way into UFO gaming. Oh man, isn't that like a metaverse one? UFO gaming. I've been hearing about that a lot. I like UFO gaming. Hey, Dex Tools, fix your shit. UFO gaming. Don't do this to me. UFO gaming. Oh, is it just called UFO the Truth? Wait, is UFO gaming? Is this UFO gaming? Wait, website. Yes, UFO gaming IO. Damn. Way to earn metaverse, gaming, blockchain, virtual land. Dude, Rodney is getting me hyped for metaverse. I cannot wait. That will be very interesting. Let's see. Hit the like, please, guys. Listen to Mr. Cryptic. I need the likes. I'm trying to do more live streams. I've heard you guys like when I look at charts, and I got some good comments on my last live stream. I need to have the charts more and get your guys' feedback. And I also need to keep up with the chat. Hopefully I'm doing better this time. I'm trying as we have a mod. Yes, we do. Mr. Cryptic. He was there for like I think day 2. My day 2 live stream. I did that. Hey, this is forming out pretty well. So it looks like it's on a breakout right now. If the next candle for 3 days goes up, this could be a breakout. Lot of bullish signs. So I mean, if the market does a reversal, all these things are gonna go up. If a market does a reversal, all these things are gonna go up. Elon balls? What the heck is Elon balls? Oh my god, this thing again. Okay. Elon balls. Is this real? It's not real. Get out of here. Oh, is it on BSC? Elon balls. There is an Elon ball. Oh, no website, nothing. What the hell? Yo, what? It didn't pump one day and just crash? Oh, no. What happened? Am I looking at the wrong thing? This looks horrible. Look at Volt Inu. Yeah, actually, you guys said Volt is on Binance now, right? Volt Inu. Hey. Dude, another thing, I'm like learning how to do contracts. I'm trying to figure out how bridges work. Hopefully, I'll get in touch with some Solidity guys and figure out how you bridge between Ethereum and BSC. Just trying to educate myself because I do not have that expertise. expertise right now, but I plan to get that expertise and grow with you guys. And teach you what I've learned. I have nothing to hide. If you have any questions for me, always reach out. My Twitter, at Tedi Ganja, TEDIGANJA. Literally, I respond to every single comment on YouTube. I respond to every single message I get on Twitter, unless it's blatantly you're trying to like sell me a product or like make me use my own money, and I'm like, nah. We're not the teddy bears. We're ganja goons. Ask me about crypto. We're ganja goons. You guys are now goons. You're with me. You are a goon. Marty, hello. Nice to see you again. Hi, Teddy. Been following you for a bit. Love the energy you bring to the scene. Man, out of all my years in crypto, you the hype man, get it? I've never tried to be a hype man, but I've been called a hype man a lot. I think I'm just myself, I guess. I don't try to be anybody or anything. I tend to stay away from the projects on Binance chain. I also do, but unfortunately, Binance is also a part of the ERC20. It is nothing but a fork of the ERC20 contract. So literally, you're doing the same thing. Hey, don't spam in here, Volt Inu. Don't do that to me. I love you guys. I'm looking at Volt right now. So yeah, 4 hour. So we'll go to these candlestick patterns, right? So I'm looking at these two candlestick patterns. If that dark cloud cover comes in, that's a bearish sign. If it's a bullish harami, don't kill me with these names, all right? I may be wrong, but if it is a bullish harami, I think this cloud is taking over, but really the next candle already started. So you can kind of be like, yep, it's going to dip one more time before it pumps potentially. Because of the bearish engulfing. You see how it was this candle before and then it got engulfed. So the next candle should be a bearish candle. So I'll show you this again. So this is engulfed. So this green candle got engulfed by this red candle. So the next candle, in theory, should be TARP. While I'm here, let's do TARP. TARP, totally. I met the TARP guys, very nice guys. Ethereum side, Volt Inu, Pablo from the Ethereum side, represent. Guys, I am trying to keep up with these comments here. I got a lot of comments last time. I wasn't doing a good job. Please don't leave if I don't highlight your comment. Ethereum side, please. All right, I will look at the Ethereum side as well. Let's quickly do TARP, and I'll go to Volt Ethereum side, I promise. El Presidente. Thunderbolt. Haven't had time look at TARP. Gonna be live today, Pablo? Who's Pablo? Pablo's a live guy? Pablo Crow. Pablo, you buy Crow? I just got my crypto.com jade green card. Dude, I am flexing this green card everywhere. I've never owned a metal card. I've owned some heavy credit cards, but dude, the crypto.com. Oh my god, why did I bring my wallet? Next time I have it, it's literally it is a different feeling holding on to a crypto. I don't know. I may be a fanboy for the brand or something, but it just even the little envelope it came in, I was totally hyped for it. I was like, dude, what is this? It's like a little octagon thing. You pull out the sleeve, the card comes right out. So I like that. I like the delivery of it. It felt like you were opening an Apple product, with the way that they do the cardboard and stuff. All right, so TARP real quick. So 4 hours. Oh, so I've done. Hey guys, look, I called this before with my prediction, right? So I had a rise pattern. I knew it was gonna dip and pump again. I literally have reviewed this before, and this is a thing where you start looking at candles, right? And you can do these predictions. This is an engulfing red candle, right? Engulfing, keeps engulfing, bearish sign, and then here's that bullish sign we're getting, and we have another engulfing. So it is literally, you guys should look at these candlestick patterns, guys. It has helped me a lot. And I am saying almost 60 to 70% of these predictions have been on point. I really look for neutral basic patterns to get in. So if I see two spinning tops next to each other, two stars, right? A star is basically similar to a kicker pattern. If you just followed, if you saw me before, there's something called a kicker. A star is very similar. So you'll have both sides. You'll have a bearish star, and a bullish star. Volt Inu on Ethereum side. So yeah, TARP, I'm feeling good. It's going sideways right now for the 4 hour. I'm feeling pretty good about TARP. and I met those devs, so they're. Oh, this is an inverted hammer almost, so that's also a good sign. So this should, in theory, go back up. Wait, I'm gonna write this here because it seems like the cookies remember. So here's the downward wedge. We'll remember like that. Here's a little breakout. But we got a breakout here. Oh, technically this could even be a flag pattern, and then there's bearish flag, and there's a lot of patterns. It doesn't matter. All right, so I promised Volt Inu for metal card. You can actually knock someone's teeth with the card, bro. This thing packs heat. I could probably whip this out and just start like slicing people if I truly wanted. Just like file down one side, just be that guy. Be like, yo, my card it can kill. I would be that guy. Going live tomorrow, bro. Waiting on update. Okay, Pablo Crow. Nice to hear. All right, so let me go to the Ethereum side for the Volt Inu guys. I believe I already did it, but we will look at it again as a group. No issues at all. Bullish. So this is the 12-hour. I mean, 12-hour looks good. It looks like it downtrended and it's doing a breakout right now. So in theory, in the next 12 hours, especially with the spinning top, I think it's going to go. It may dip just a little, but the overall sign is a bullish sign. So unless there's market manipulation or market fluctuation, that's the only reason I think this would go down. But if I was going to make a prediction, the next 12 hours for this coin should be a bullish sign. Sunil Patel, nice to see you, buddy. I got the Ruby card. Oh, yes, the Ruby card is also metal. Yeah, so I need to get to 40,000. That's the next level. I think I can get a rose gold. So I'm slowly going to get there. The goal is to get every single color, right? I want to grow with my investments, and that's what I'll do. As soon as I get it, it's free staking on crypto.com. Why would I not? Chainlink. Chainlink has a lot of developer guides. If you ever want to make coins and bridge them with Chainlink and stuff, it seems very interesting. It seems very doable, especially for novices that are new. This is a bearish. So we have what looks like a bullish spinning top. So then it did, but then you see these two. There was no engulfment. So the next one is a bearish spinning top, and really, I think this is even called. Oh, it's not a gravestone doji, but it's getting there. And the guys, candlestick basics here, right? So you have your high, you have your low. That's that line. That's what that line means. And then for each time period, you have when it opened and when it closed. So this is super easy to understand. And if it's a bearish one, right, then you have. Wait, is this the bearish one? Regardless, you have the open and you have the close. So do your own research. I'm only letting you know these tools exist. There are people in our space that are literally trying to do the same things we're trying to do. They want to make money, and they've done this research, so they're sharing it with us. So let's use it. Looks very good. I like head and shoulder patterns. Like if you zoom out even more, right? When you zoom out, I try to look for like heads and shoulders. Like, oh, is this a head? Is this a shoulder? Is other things forming? So yeah, it did dump. And these signs appear bullish, but this candlestick forming for the 12-hour, it's basically trading sideways. But in theory, it should dip again before it does a breakout. In theory, it should dip again before it breaks out. Spell coin, I'm in Spell. I need Spell to like literally. I have lost so much money in Spell, bro. I've lost so much money in Spell, and I really needed to pump because, like, I look at their volume; it's like 2 million something. I'm like, damn, I need this to go. I hold Shinji, dude. Shinji, is that worth it? Oh, this is an engulf of a bearish. Oh my god, I need to have both of these things on. I swear, keep always going back and forth. Wait, what happens if it's an engulf? Evening Doji Star? No, that's not what I have. I have something like a. Nothing really matches here. Wait, zoom out. It's just downtrending. This is all downtrend. But then this looks like a breakout. Boom. I'm gonna go all the way here. And then boom. Dude, oh, this is tough. This is tough. You can say if these two lines ever meet, in theory, it will pump again. So it could trade sideways, but there is a breakout coming. There is a breakout coming, and I'm holding on to spell, so I'll continue to hold on to spell. All right, so got blue card, but tried upgrading, and they said I had to reorder it again, and did. Still nada. Hope it comes soon. The blue card. Oh, the purple one. My brother has the purple one. I convinced him. So my brother didn't know I had a YouTube channel. And one day I gave him advice almost 2 months ago to buy Shinja, and he actually goes to the Shinja AMAs. And I had no idea, and he saw me on the Shinja AMA, and literally has the message goes, "Is this you?" question mark, and I'm like, "Yes, that is me." He's like, "What are you doing?" Talking to a CEO. I'm like, I don't know. I made a YouTube channel like 25 days ago, and this is what happened. So he was very proud, and I'm like, dude, you're a doctor, and for a doctor to be proud of me, like, that's crazy, bro. All right, Shib Doge, and I'm in Elon. I need Elon to go places, really. Wait, is Shib Doge? Smash the likes for Teddy. Vote Army, please, please, and Ganja Goons, stand up. Ganja Goons, stand up. Mandox moving up. Okay, that's good. Piccolo Inu. Dude, is Piccolo still a thing? Do people still do Piccolo Inu? I'm in Pinu. Pinu's Piccolo Inu. Lots of news coming. Spell way down, bro. I'm so. Get those likes up. I don't even know how many likes I have. If anything's wrong with the stream, please do let me know. Yeah, Inrai is setting up. Yes. Also take a look at Doge Mars. Okay. Shib Doge. Zoom out. It's still relatively new. I mean, it only came out in December. I don't know why you want predictions if it only came out in December. Hey, hot number 5. That's pretty good. Shib Doge. There's people on Twitter I see that make comments about Shib Doge a lot, but it's really trading sideways, guys. There's nothing here other than to tell you, technically, if these 2 points meet, you can say this at any level. Technically, in the next 12 hours, if these 2 points meet, it could pump again. Oh my god. Literally, that is okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave that there, and one day we'll come back and we'll see if we were right. Because all the other ones I've left been pretty good. Yeah. So in theory, I think it should pump. In theory, not financial advice. What's Steve's new project, dude? Whatever it is, I want to get in there, and I'm gonna hold on to it even when he leaves, because every project he leaves, right, continues to do well. ANKR. I used to be in ANKR. I think I got in at 9 cents. I don't know what it's at now. I've sold ANKR for AMP, and then AMP just killed me. AMP went from like 5 cents to 2 cents, bro. Oh no, ANKR. Hey, not a good sign for 12-hour. But if you look at this is a inverse shooting star, so it's gonna go down, unfortunately, right? Wait, no, this isn't the inverse. This is a hammer. So this is a hanging man. So hanging man, no good. This is what they call this candlestick. This is a hanging. Wait, can I move these things like up and down? I don't know much about this, so don't kill me. I'm literally making educated guesses. So here's another proof. So this was a spinning bull top, a spinning bullish top, bullish spinning top, and then you see when you had the bull, it did pump. So you can make educated guess if you're doing day trading. You bought it at this, you know it's gonna pump in the next 12 hours. You make a little price, you sell it. You know, if you have money like that, you're not worried about gas fees. That's exactly what you should be doing. But zoom out. It dumped, so obviously it's going to pump again. You know, the market has to do a reversal. I don't think we're at the bottom yet, but it has to do a reversal. All right, Elon. I'm in Elon. TARP all day. We just did TARP. Casio. Dude, I seen you guys on Rodney's stream. Casio gang, please. Hey, guys, hit the like button. I really appreciate you. And if you're not subscribed, it does help me with the YouTube gods if you subscribe. Other fun things. My watch time has grown now from like, I used to get like 2-minute watch time. Now I get like 12-minute watch time. I appreciate you guys that are giving me 12 minutes of your life to stare at an Indian guy that sits in a corner of the room and just does videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Like, no joke. You guys are really what makes me excited to come on these platforms and talk to you. I'm actually very surprised you guys like listening to me and talking about my feedback, I guess. And the end goal is I want to give you guys neutral reporting. Really, that's the best way I can say it. My goal is to be as neutral and transparent as I can. I don't want to make mistakes that other YouTubers have. I want to learn from others and progress myself to be better. Hi, I'm a newbie. Nax69, welcome to the Ganja Goons. Got a scrum meeting. I know exactly what those are. Do well. Hopefully it's a DSM, daily stand-up, and you're just back in 15. What time is it? 8:30. Guys, every time I'm with you, I have so much fun. It's hard to keep up how long I've been streaming. Shibnobi Diamond Hand, can you check out Medi Token? Wait, did we do Elon? Yeah, so I need Elon to go, but this is not a good sign right now. It did have a bullish spinning top right here for the 12-hour. So this is a point where it was wrong, right? So this looks like a bullish spinning top, but it did not pump. But when I see the signs, this is an indicator that eventually, right now it's going sideways, it should pump. But then I see the bearish spinning top right next to it. In theory, I know it's a few candlesticks apart, but if I go back to the candlestick patterns and I see this, it's kind of like there's this one random guy all the way down here. That's kind of what it feels like. So it is, in theory, I know it's not 3 candlesticks, but just using some predictions here, I think this is going to pump. So I'm going to continue to hold on to Elon. Good time to get in. I think it, gained to 0. So let's eat up that 0 again. Just looking for your input. You have a good eye for breaking things down on how the tech side work. I am a tech guy. Tech is what I know. Tech does not mean I know blockchain. I know contracts. I know crypto investing. I know how to do technical analysis and chart patterns. Never went to school for that. I'm educating myself and continue to tell you guys and be as transparent as I can. So hopefully talk more about your feet. I don't know. That feels weird. Why would you say that? You are natural at this. Just be yourself. Eddie Turner, I appreciate you a lot, man. See, my hyperhidrosis is kicking in. I can feel myself sweating. For those of you guys that don't know, I suffer from hyperhidrosis. It is a disease where my body cannot regulate its body temperature. So if you ever see me sweating or like anything crazy, I am completely fine. Nothing is happening. It's just my body doesn't know how to regulate its temperature, and I'm just a sweaty IT guy. It's what happens. It comes with the job, I'm like, okay, well, I'm already sweaty. I'm an Indian guy. What am I gonna do? Hey, we're all on this crypto journey together. Yes, and there's a guy called My Crypto Journey that's also with you. Please check him out. What's your honest take on Rodney's and Steve's video? So I did look at this objectively. My objectivity is I looked at the AMA, not the AMA, the live stream that Rodney did last night. And it is so obvious that is the real account of Steve. They can say whatever they want and do all these Photoshop things. You can do your own research. Click on Rodney's live stream. Go see. He talks about it twice in his live stream and proves that it is that contact. I'm getting a lot of phlegm from talking to you guys so much. And yet again, forgot to get water. Why do I do this to myself? All right. I can't teach you. I can't teach you SHA-256-512. Bro, I need to know encoding. Please teach me, bro. Twitch Radio, don't do this to me. Oh, man. I heard you had a very fun incident with somebody regarding SHA-256 and 512 in the community. Wait, can you tell I'm sweating that much, Eddie? God damn. Teddy's sweating because he's hot as... Yes, I am hot. Dude, when I go to California in 3 days, I'm going to die over there because it's like 10 degrees in Boston right now. So I love going outside. I'll still sweat even when it's cold, but like Zelda Inu. Let's go check that out. Zelda Inu. Is it a BSC thing? BSC. Zelda. You know. You and Rodney pretty much all I watch anymore. Can't stand all the pumpy BS everywhere. I completely agree. I cannot stand people. Shaman, shaman. Wait, this space was to talk about all things crypto, and now it's turned into a shop. I'm like, oh my god, stop this. Teddy sweating Ganja Goon NFT. Yo, if I do a giveaway, I would hope that someone could do that. Make one Teddy. Send it, full send. Are you guys Nelk boys? Any of you guys ever experienced a Nelk boy fan? I have a friend that's a Nelk boy. I don't know if you guys know what Nelk boys are, but they're a group from Canada. They're like big Trump guys. They hung out with Trump. They've done a, what was it, Channel 5? No, I forget, but they're very chill gym bods type people. They actually did some type of narrative where they got gyms to open up again, and it was a Nelk Boy full set. Their motto is full send. So if you ever see people that have the hat full send, you know those guys love shotgunning beers. That's all they do. They shotgun. Dude, Zelda looks so good. Inverse hammer, bullish sign, bullish top, bullish top. They're all bullish signs, man. I would just hold. Oh man, when in doubt, zoom out. Yeah, I would just hold because this all indicates another candlestick that's gonna pump. But then you do have 3 in a row, so let's go look at the 3. So usually when it's 3 in a row going up, it's kind of like the 3 inside up. Good signs. Or the 3 white soldiers, right? So this is also hollow. I think they also have hollow. Wait, can I change this to hollow somewhere? Here, hollow. So you can look at it easier, so you know, right? My wife got me this Swarovski pen to write stuff down because I write down like everything I write down. I just write so much stuff. I go back through my notes, but I can't even understand half the time what I wrote. Like I'm looking at this note, I'm like, okay, so these were the notes I took for Shinja when I went to talk. Because if you guys follow me, you know I've been getting harassed on the Twitter. There's just bad dudes, you know, Faltron. And I'm attacking these guys as individuals. I'm not going after the projects they represent. Faltron, Jonathan, Shaka, they made a lot of noise. You know, they actually disrupted something I had going that was well, you know, and they made it appear like, hey, Teddy is a Shinja paid fodder. He's getting paid by Shinja. I'm here to end that. And I was like, I'm not paid by Shinja. And I joined this Twitter space. If you watched my 1 hour long spiel, I'm sorry. I re-recorded it and it ended up being longer than when I first recorded it. Because when I first recorded that, like 1 hour thing, I was done in like 40 minutes. And I just like, I look back at it and I'm like, I'm literally hating on the project, and I should not be hating on the project because me hating on a project is affecting my own bag. What I decided to do is be the better person. I hate you guys. Stop this. And one of the quotes that Jonathan says, right? I address, then I progress. I am now progressing. I am done with those guys. Those guys are obviously FUD spreaders. If you follow them, that's on you. But for me, they're FUD spreading. And that's literally it. I don't want to associate myself with them because they brought me up in a Twitter room and they literally told me, y'all keep it real. Marty, I'll see you later. They literally told me, oh, Teddy, you're an IT genius. So you know all things blockchain and wallets. What are these 2 wallets? I'm like, bro, if you have questions about the wallet, and if you guys listened to that live stream, unfortunately, I didn't have the mic. If someone else recorded it, please validate what I say. But I say, go to the Cliff and Shinja AMA. Go get your questions validated. Stop spreading this FUD on Shinja. Like, how would you like it if I attacked Saitama? And unfortunately, I did. I was wrong. It was like 2 a.m, and I said something about Saitama, and that set them off because unprovoked, they were attacking Shinja. And it just felt so wrong. It's like, bro, I don't even represent these things. And now you're ruining, literally ruining what I had, right? Hey, I was supposed to beta test this, beta test that. Well, now how bad does it look if Cliff looks at me and I'm getting into Twitter fights with Faltron, Jonathan? He's like, is this the type of guy I want beta testing? Hopefully, he can see through all this FUD that they're spreading and realize that I'm not a bad person. My expertise revolves around AWS. I never tried to spread FUD on them about those wallets. I never tried to spread FUD about them um, regarding Saitama. Wasn't my intention. If that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I've been in this space for a month. Like, what do you want from me, guys? Right? Like, I'm being as transparent as I can, but they are out to make noise. They're getting paid ETH. I'm attacking them directly. Don't go attacking their project. And it's unfortunate, that's the route that they did. And I was hoping that when Russ and Max came out today, one of the things they would address is don't listen to these guys. They have nothing to do with our project. But the way they portray themselves in these Twitter spaces, I'm like, I'm done. If I see any of these guys in those Twitter spaces, I'll listen, but you won't see me speaking. And I'm sure they blocked me by now, so I don't. Oh, I know Faltron has blocked me, but the others, I'm sure they'll block me soon too. They don't like being objective on projects. They only see it one way, and I'm not like that. You should have told them that the Saitama app is crusted with Cobalt. If you guys follow my YouTube channel since the beginning, I've been transparent. By the way, I've told you guys, hey, I don't believe what Max is saying. I'm an IT expert in this field. This narrative that they're saying doesn't make sense. I'm an investor and I just want the truth. I've never said, hey Max, you're wrong. Give us the truth. Hey Max, no. I've always said, you guys need help. Let me help you. Max, I'm in Boston. I've literally tweeted him. I've messaged him. I've done everything I can before even bringing this to the table. But it is what it is. Could you so unprofessional? They tore you apart. I was in the AMA. You started FUD, and now they're ganging up against you. Wait, I was in the AMA. I started the FUD real talk. That's what you think? No, I mean, if that's what you think, Mo, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not here to change you. I'm literally telling you this is my perspective. You're entitled to your own opinion. That is completely fine. Could you take a look at Scarred? Yeah, sure, dude. I'll look at Scarred. I cannot tell how many people are here. Am I only like talking to one guy or something? Holy crap, 50 something people it says? You guys serious? Oh my god. I always go back to see like after I do a live stream. Ooh, Scarred 12 hour. What is this? So this is straight trading sideways. So dude, this literally looks like no, what is this literally happening? It happened the 30th, then the 5th, then the 12th. So what is that? About every 7 days? Every 7 days there's a sell-off. So just be wary, man, if you're in Scarred. So it looks like, hey, you know when to play it. Dude, is this like just so new that these candles look all wrong? Dude, this is sketchy, bro. Oh no, is this I'm in the wrong fail. Scarred. Yeah. Scar dust. Oh, embarrassing. 51. You can get Unite and Rich like GameStop did. CK. Ganja Goons. OG Spiceman. Let's go. Ganja Gang. Philippe. Bitch, you can't help him because he can't do anything because it's all third party. This is exactly what this validates. The cash makes sense. The DDoS narrative makes sense. And literally almost everything they've said makes sense because they don't know what's going on because they're only being told by this vendor, hey, this is where we are, this is our status. So in reality, I've been in these situations as a vendor of making apps and mobile apps. Sometimes you're in a situation where you don't want to tell the client everything and you have to come up with something to appease them and keep them calm, keep that money coming in. And at that point, the client either does thing. If you fail delivery 2 or 3 times, they will go get another vendor. Could have happened, guys. This is all plausible. And that's what this AMA they recently did tells me. Ganja pack, Pixel FX. You are a ganja goon, whether you like it or not. 69 likes Tarp Boys. So yeah, 69 Gang is a Tarp Boy thing. That's what the army's called. 69 Gang. Hina is one you may want to look at. Dude, don't even talk to me about Hina, because I'm still in Kuma. I'm still in Kuma, bro. Look at this. Look at this. I bought way up here. And I've just watched it go down. I've legit lost half my investment in Kuma, and it's so sad. But I'm gonna continue to hold because I remember the reason I got into Kuma was there was some rumor on Reddit, and then I know it's a rumor. That's horrible, right? Hey, Slim Jesus, how you doing? So there was a rumor, and the rumor was the Shiba development team is behind Kuma as well. One of the devs is in Kuma. If you look at the Shiba devs wallet, they're giving money to Kuma. So I was like eating it all up. I was eating that up, and I'm like, yeah, I want to be in Kuma too. Slim Jesus, we needed you on Twitter. Like you keeping those things going. Twitch Radio, what's up? Yo, Crypto Realist, appreciate you. Waiting for the moon. Could you look at Doge? Wait, let me look at Hina before I look at Doge because I don't want to disrespect that guy in any way. But I think Hina and Kuma come from the same type of family. I'm sure. Yeah. So, in really, if I bought up here, it's still down. It has to pump at some point, right? I mean, unless it goes into meme coin and then people stop looking at it. But I'm looking at it. It's at 14,000 something holders. This is community token, so you guys need to come together and push Hina. Have these YouTubers in me, and if you got them, be like, yo, I need this Teddy Gang ABCD. ABCD in the house. Hey, oh hey man, can I get that recording if you have it? Dude, yes, Crypto Realist, please. Hey Teddy, stop funding Saitama. Russ needs a new car. Yo, I need a new car, bro. I'm looking at my car right here. I need a new car. Give it to me. So close. Saturday interview. Slim Jesus, Saturday interview. Let's do it. Oh no, I can't do it. I'm going to California. I will not be available. I will not be available. I'm taking up another uh investment potentially. So I want to talk to these guys, and they're in San Fran, so may not even have time to get on. But I will try. Hey, Slim Buddha, appreciate you. Nekar, hey goons in the house. What up, Ted? KP. Somebody says, Teddy, can we agree Saint Mask is dead in the water? I mean, I told you guys this. When I worked for the Affordable Care Act and I took over CGI Federal, who failed to deliver Obamacare, I had 1 month. In that 1 month, as an organization, essentially a consulting firm that builds apps for other people, the state owns the exchange. In that month, all we did, we let people register. We let people log in, but they couldn't do anything. Do with that what you will. But in my experience, that's what it is. Teddy, I sent you the recording. Nick J, you troll, bro. I opened that recording so fast. I'm like, yes, I got it. I'm going to learn what this is. But so many people have sent me recordings, so I appreciate it. What is this? Shirio Inu. Twitch Radio, send me a message on Twitter. Hi, sir. Shinja Brun. Hina. Okay, fair. Wait, there was another token I was supposed to look at. Teddy MBT, it works just fine. What is that? Okay. Is it in Binance? Nothing. Actually, okay. Where in CA? I'm from Oakland. I believe I'm going somewhere. San Fran. I'm in the Weston. I'm somewhere in the Weston in San Fran. That's what I've been told. So all those haters that want to come kill me, you know where I am. You know where I'll be. Start hiding out in the lobby, right? That's what all them crazies do. Could you imagine, bro? Crypto YouTuber made his channel 25 days ago, dies in cold-blooded San Fran from a investor that he's invested in. Russ comes out there with an AK, I'm done. Well, actually, San Fran's pretty liberal, right? So maybe they don't all have guns there. Nick J, I called that a week ago. Oh, man. ABCD, nice dude. Alan, send me a message on Twitter. I will send you the link. Wait, what was the other token I was supposed to look at? Who remembers? Real original clown. Yeah, guys, I have a lot of LGBTQ friends, so I have no issues with anything. If you want to define yourself, if you have certain pronouns, let me know. I'll try and address you with those pronouns. And if I don't get it, don't hate me. I've also had people that are real extreme with pronouns and be like, Teddy, I'm they. How dare you? I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry. Like, I will turn. Teddy, you missed my message. Scroll up. What did I miss, Slim Jesus? Slim Jesus. Teddy, can we agree Saint Mask dead in water? Yeah. I mean, I agree to a certain extent. I feel like they are at the point that they are registering and logging in. We need transparency more than ever. If they tell us if their roadmap is on point, we have to trust them. The roadmap is on point. So, oh man, why do I do this to myself? Are you an undercover furry, Teddy? Dude, could you imagine if I was? How happy would you be? I commented on one of your posts there, Crypto Realist. A pronoun extremist. That's exactly right. And I feel so bad. Does anyone here hold Dex? Wait, Dex Tools token? How do you get a Dex Tools token? Is it Uniswap? Dex Tools token. Wait, is it just called Dex Tools? Okay. Dex. DEXC. Where can I buy this? Didn't even know there was a Dex Tools token. Oakland is right next to San Fran. Oh, is it, Eddie? Really? Shinja AMA live in Indian Army. Shinja AMA live. Mahesh. I'm sorry, Mahesh. Don't kill me. Mahesh, gotta check your DM on Twitter. Wait. Let me look at the DM, and then if it seems doable, send the link. Oh, I see. This is the actual. Oh, should we review this? I mean, I'm sure most of you guys already heard it, right? But let me see if I play sounds if you can hear it.
Mitigate some of these accusations and clear the air, but it is what it is, right? So we want to make sure that everybody understands we're all on the same page, and that the atmosphere is clear. So first thing that I'll address personally myself is in regards to the Lily token. It was brought up.
Thank you.
Comments about something about my connection with Lily.
Weird big trolling me, and that's really I'm very proud of you.
Already,
I'm your biggest fan.
I am not affiliated with them whatsoever.
Can you hear this? Should I turn it up?
My name was.
Do you not want to hear this? Please let me know. I hear you have to ask your audience, so I'm asking my audience. What do you want?
Have the updated version of the LLC filing that does not have my name on it or affiliation whatsoever.
Wait, I can't hear this. One second. Let me turn it up for you guys.
Entity. We've talked about it many times before. It is powered by State Comics. That will be on our platform exclusively. So the Lily token will be exclusive to SataMask. We're actually
this is 20 minutes, guys. I think we can get through 20 minutes of this.
Roadmap, their own website, their own everything, right? They're their own entity. So we want to diversify and get involved in the medical field and offer that kind of olive branch, right? To get them started in diversified SataMask and kind of wormhole into other industries in which we have plans to do even more so in the near future. But the plan is right now to roll that out first, right? And then, but it's a completely separate entity. If they, have full confidence they'll do well, but it's a completely separate corporation. I am not tied to it. I'm not tied. Right? Saitama LLC is a fully functional and operable company in its own right. I don't know how else we can explain that. We even put in the LLC document publicly for everyone to view. So I don't see where the confusion is for that.
All right. So what he's addressing here is that LLC, it's public. I guess they're saying they have no affiliation with Lily other than they're just going to be listed on them. So really didn't talk about what I think that FUD is. Let them hear it. Okay. Keep playing it. Okay. I'm playing it. Sorry.
The interpretation of information wasn't there. Even though it was discussed internally several times, so I guess, but if you're not there to interpret that information because you're MIA, it is what it is, right? So we can't do anything about that. But all I can do is say what I've said a million times and provide the same information to you guys. So, and it's not just me speaking, like we put that information out publicly and you can look it up. The registration is there and they have their own corporate structure. So that's the one thing. The other.
All right. So they have their own corporate structure. I mean, literally, I have been in a startup before. I have done partnerships. This is exactly what you do. You work as your own entity, and then together you're either doing things or not.
part regarding the app and the ownership and whether or not it was created and owned by another company. I'll let Max go to that because that's his baby and his team has been creating the things from the beginning. But my 2 cents on that, and really obviously, if it was owned by a third party and we didn't have control over it, do you honestly think that CertIC wouldn't?
Okay, it's not owned by a third party. I guess the thing is, it's some other group has done this development.
Red flag that immediately? The answer is yes. But I'll let Max kind of go into detail about that. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, that's something that actually we've mentioned many times beforehand. When we started this project, for anybody that has been here for a long time, we mentioned that we were going to look for, resources, but that is resources that are internal to us. And extra hands as far as engineers that we hired to work on this application. But this application, not the application, the platform, SideMass belongs to, Saitama and ultimately the community. That this is something that we've been working.
It does belong to the community. It does belong to the community. Okay.
Very hard for everybody to use and enjoy. So for it to be portrayed as being somebody else's, that's unfortunate because we have plenty of information that shows otherwise.
Oh no, realist, did the audio cut out? Don't do this.
It's all intellectual property.
Okay. We got audio.
Yeah, even here on the Twitter Spaces, we get attacked. So another day. But as we've mentioned many times, I don't know if Russ, you mentioned that it's on all of our contracts, even our operating agreement, that it's all intellectual property that's internal to us and nobody else's. So that's really all we have to say about that.
Yeah, and I use an example, right? So as you mentioned, intellectual property, we own all of it. So, and it's all under.
And this is something I already told you guys. It is true. If you are hiring a vendor or a consultant or an engineer that is you're paying them to make an app, you still own that app, you own that code, but you're still outsourcing it. You need to give that transparency.
The same umbrella as Saitama LLC. So as we roll out Wolfcaster, as we roll out Sata Studios, Sata Maker, Sata Chain, and the many other entities that we're rolling out, even if it's developed under a different LLC, it's still under the parent company of Saitama. The intellectual property and everything else belongs to that company, which is owned and operated by yours truly and the rest of the development team. So nobody could come in and claim the fame for it. It is owned and licensed under us. So an example would be, as Max mentioned, we brought in some more engineers. It's a ton of work. So yeah, we had to implore and bring in more engineers to help build out the platform. If I have a house and my window breaks, right, and I was like, I can't fix that myself, I'm going to bring in a subcontractor for someone to fix the window. They don't own the house, right? They came fix the window and they left. So, I mean, I don't know, it's under the same umbrella, right? It's my house, I own it. You just came in to help fix a window. You did your service and you left. And even then, like, we still have engineers that are under contract that they work for us and they help with the app. That doesn't mean they own it. It's still owned and operated under the same subsidiary of Saitama LLC. So I really, again, that's all speculation. And I don't know how you draw those conclusions and even furthermore, how you make that accusation public. But hey, it is what it is. So that we kind of went back and forth with it. As you guys know, we're trying to disseminate information, in a more direct pattern to where we're sending things out through a more funneled and organized structure, through our newsroom, press releases, community updates. But we felt that this was something that we probably should just come out and speak directly to because, it is what it is. Like we want to be as transparent. We want to address these kind of things. We encourage people to ask the right questions. We encourage people to question motive, right? To understand, like you guys are investors into a company. You put your faith and trust in this project, and we want to maintain that, right? We want to maintain that transparency. We want to maintain that healthy relationship, and most of it's there. And a lot of you guys will see this and be like, oh, it's just typical stuff. You guys are used to it by now, and we are too, honestly. But
you guys are used to it by now, Russ. Tell them to stop spreading FUD. Say you don't condone this. Stop this. Do the same thing that Cliff did. I really feel like he's got to say something about that. Be like, Stop the social media bashing. Don't do this.
Doesn't mean that we want to just brush it off, right? If there's real legitimate questions,
Like literally tell the group, like, hey, this makes us Wolfpack look bad. I understand you guys feel like you're part of the Wolfpack, but don't do it. Don't silo other projects. Don't attack other projects. If you're in Saitama, be appreciative of every other project.
and if we see it enough times, like, hey, is this real? We feel that we need to come out and say, no, it's not real. These are the facts, and you can't argue with facts, right? You can speculate all you want, and you can assume, but you can't argue with facts, and these are the facts that they are. So I guess since we're on here, those are the only two things that I had, seen that came up in conversation, and there probably will be more. I don't know. We're handling things on our own level. We're a business entity. We're very professional. We're a corporate, so it's not as easy as just like removing somebody from a clubhouse, right? So we have a legal team, and there will be legal ramifications and things that we'll have to venture down and avenues that we'll have to proceed down. But more importantly, we have to do things the right way. So that stuff all happens on the back end that we don't release to the public because that stuff is not public information. So we do have laws and restrictions and guidelines that we have to operate under state and civil law. So just wanted to come out and give you guys at least the brief synopsis of, the backstory and kind of kill the FUD as we normally do, because it's all just speculation, right? And we can't stop speculation, we can't stop gossip, we can't stop rumors, but we can come in front of it and offer solutions and offer facts, and that's what we're trying to do.
That's usually what we try to always do is just offer, concrete information. And every time I talk, I'm pretty sure that most people that I've talked to have come to find that out. That I always try to talk with facts and with good information and try to steer people away from the manipulation that it kind of exists in the space as far as cryptocurrency. You really have to do the research and get all your ducks in a row, because if people just take opportunity and advantage to just try to create issues where they're not.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not out here trying to like beat anybody down or do anything silly, right? We're not. Yeah, and I wish Steve all the best of luck. I really do. I hope that he does well. But when it comes to time when you try to like target and say things that aren't true, we have to come in and say, okay, that's not true. This is the facts. So make your own assumptions. But so we just wanted to come out and address those two things as we saw them on there. So.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but like the way Max addressed that question, he was like, I give you guys the best information that I get. So whatever he's fed is the information he's giving to us. Like that was really the main takeaway for me, which indicates to me he is not the lead dev. I mean, if he is, it has to be on an architectural level. I don't think he's hands-on like we thought initially. I think now we've learned they have other engineers. This is all good things. I'm not bashing here. But it's okay, they hired outside help.
If there's anything else, I don't know, Max, we got a bunch of people on here. You want to give them any kind of their updates? I'm sure there's a bunch of people that want to kind of get at least a little bit of inside info now that we got the man of the hour on the call.
I mean, I could just give like somewhat of a summary of what we've been looking at for the past 2 weeks. Obviously, I'm pretty sure by now everybody knows about the attack we had. After that, we took some time to re-architecture a few things that we saw that were leaving some of our APIs that we use that are external to us a little bit vulnerable as far as the way that the app was built, because the app was built to be more real-time than not, at least very fast to obviously compete in this market.
Like if I was Hungers, I would have been like, hey, I built this app like this. This is what my app does. But it's more like, hey, this is how the app was built.
So after we changed that, we also found out that I don't know if anybody has seen the vulnerability that there is with wrapped ether. I think Cryptologist has sent a link out on Twitter beforehand, but we can provide more info on that. We noticed it early on before it was notified, or at least an article. We started noticing in some of the transactions. So we took a step back to review all of our 13 contracts that work underneath SataMask for the swap that were built in-house to make sure that we were not susceptible to this vulnerability. But I think we're almost out of the woods with all that to make sure that everything is secure and completely ready to go. And for those that are worried for security, I always try to tell people that the information that gets placed on SataMask is one, triple encrypted. we couldn't see it even if we wanted to. So I want people to feel at ease with.
Wait, what?
Placed on SATA mask is one, triple encrypted. We couldn't see it even.
Triple encrypted? So they've used a encryption algorithm on top of an encryption algorithm on top of an encryption algorithm? Like, if you're talking real time, that seems like excessive encryption. I hope you can decipher that as quickly as you're encrypting. Like, a decipher process takes X amount of time before you move stuff real time. Whoa, that is interesting. All about security, love encryption, but that was an interesting
If we
statement.
wanted to. So I want people to feel at ease with that. But I'll do an in-depth conversation, maybe on like Scott's channel or something, because I know he wanted to do that.
Bro, Max Equation, come to my channel, please. I will help you. I won't even. I will throw you those softballs, but I want to learn what your architecture is so I can give you some guidance. Triple encrypted. So he's saying that what triple encrypted could be is a network level traffic. So he's talking about the traffic from your phone that hits their servers to do those updates on those swaps. So it could be, but if you're doing real time, I guess there is some gas fees and stuff. Oh my god, that just
Where we go overview on how all that works and how everything is stored. So make sure that people understand how secure this actually is. We probably went overkill on security, but that's how we're trying to do things. But now, as we're slowly, opening the gates for certain features, and we're, making sure that everything is okay, we will let everybody know when CytoMask is 100% stable and good to use.
Okay.
So he also said here, so very similar to how I would do a rollout. If I was taking over a project and I need to get something out quickly, you'd open up the logins, you open up the registrations, and you slowly release the capabilities of the app. So you test them, you have time to test them, you have time to make this development work, understand the code, and make it better. So that's exactly what he's telling us these people are doing.
Thanks, Mac. Yeah, so basically, in layman's terms, because sometimes Max loses me in conversation too.
In layman's terms, okay, I'm ready.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but no. So basically, yeah. So the way they're talking about is opening up different functions, you have to open it up one by one. The most important part was obviously to make sure everybody can register. Some people are still getting a few errors, like the 401 error, and a lot of it will put out a frequently asked questions post for.
Yes, guys, stop what you're doing and please like the stream. It'll help me with the YouTube gods. Hopefully my videos get out to more of these Kool-Aid drinkers and they realize that, hey, there's ways to objectively look at things and there's way to spread FUD. And what we're doing is being objective and transparent here.
You guys to follow. Just about everybody should be able to get in. If you're still receiving an error, it's probably a simple fix, right? If it's the 401 error, just reset your password. If you're having an issue, logging in or just create a new account or delete the app and re-download it. Make sure that you're on the most updated version on your phone, as well as the most updated iOS and the app application itself. So make sure that's all current. And yeah, if you're receiving an error, it's a simple fix. We'll put out an FAQ for that here probably pretty soon. As you guys can get one out for me, I'll send it to you. But yeah, opening up and integrating, functions like, opening up a swap function and then opening up different functions as we go, instead of opening them all up at once.
I guarantee each function is an API call. So instead of opening up all the APIs at once, they're slowly releasing the APIs that work. So they have one for swap, they have one that loads your wallet, they have all these as API calls. It's how you design mobile apps. This is exactly how you do it. The triple encryption, I mean, it sounds good on paper, but when it comes to putting this on paper, and I mean, it could be triple encryption. They could say, hey, we have a secret key and an access key, which Amazon gives you. They could say we have an API key, that's our second layer. And then they could do a simple base 64 encoding, which you can Google and do. And that's it. Technically, that's triple layer. I don't know. I'm okay with it. If it works, I'm happy with it. I like it.
And then maybe having an issue not being able to pinpoint it. It's better to optimize as we open up one, make sure it runs smoothly. Good, move on to the next, open up the next one, good, everything's good, move on to the next, so on and so forth. If we open them all up at once, it's really hard to pinpoint where that glitch was or where that bug is. And
where that glitch? Whoa, what is he talking about here?
Next, open up the next one. Instead of putting them all up at once and then maybe having an issue not being able to pinpoint it, it's better to optimize as we open up one, make sure
Optimize and reopen. Open it up once, so it's hard to pinpoint where the issue is or that glitch is. So they don't know where the glitch is. They don't know. And they're just doing the slow rollout because they need to figure out where it is. I guarantee you that vendor knows exactly where that glitch is, and they're probably not being transparent enough to Max and Russ. Because if you're in IT apps, I can just look at it and be like, hey, the database layer is having a choke point. There's too many reads and writes happening at the same time. We need a bigger database. Hey, there's a issue with the API gateway. We're not able to read all the network traffic. You know these choke points. This is not a guessing game. This is not a glitch. These are real things that they give you.
It runs smoothly, good, move on to the next, open up the next one, good, everything's good, move on to the next, so on and so forth. If we open them all up at once, it's really hard to pinpoint where that glitch was or where that bug is, and you have to shut them all down and do one by one. So, it's better to just do it the right way. So, lots of things that kind of came up as Max kind of did a brief overview.
No, listen again, that's not what he said. That is what he said, right?
Can get one out for me, I'll send it to you, but opening up and integrating, functions like, opening up a swap function and then opening up different functions as we go, instead of opening them all up at once and then maybe having an issue not being able to pinpoint it, it's better to
Yeah, that is what he said. Instead of opening up all the swap functions. So if each swap function is an API call, he's not opening up all the APIs, all the functionality. What an API is gives you that functionality to do a read or a write on the database layer. So you're reading from the database, you're writing to a database. Everything that you do, every transaction you do is writing to a ledger of some sort. That could be a database call. These could be real or a blockchain call, whatever you want to classify it. But the end truth is it's an API call. And he just said that.
Optimize is where you open up one, make sure it runs smoothly, good, move on to the next, open up the next one, good, everything's good, move on to the next, so on and so forth. If we open them all up at once, it's really hard to pinpoint where that glitch was or where that bug is, and you have to shut them all down and do one by one. So, it's better to just do it the right way. So, lots of things that kind of came up as Max kind of did a brief overview and some of the delays that may have occurred, due to the DDoS attacks and due to, all the other, outside forces that we can't really control. But what we can control is the security and making sure that it's being optimized and released properly. So, and
that's also a lie. You can control DDoS attacks. You did it. You mitigated a DDoS attack using AWS WAF and AWS Shield, which I recommended.
As you guys may or may not know, it's not a very simple application. It's very complex, and it deals a lot with real-time data. So yeah, it's very complex. And just to put this out there, right? If we wanted to outsource, I don't even know if we could outsource something this complex without a working knowledge in crypto and these applications. But I would imagine it would probably cost somewhere in the gazillions of dollars and years to create. So.
What do you know how? Oh my god, wait,
or something this complex.
I guess this is in layman's terms, so you guys don't understand real dollar values to make apps, but let's just hear this again.
A working knowledge in crypto and these applications, but I would imagine it would probably cost somewhere in the gazillions of dollars. And
so if you don't know crypto or applications, it will cost a gazillion dollars. I love Saitama, but Saitama Guru, you are not paying a gazillion dollars for this being done. And if you're theorizing it's going to cost a gazillion dollars, it's because you weren't ready to take on the app maintenance and how much it takes to run apps of this level and this much traffic. It's expensive to run apps. It can cost anywhere from $500 to like $12,000 to run an app. I've literally seen AWS bills, and it gets expensive. And then you have DDoS protection, which is already a guaranteed $3,000 minimum. It gets expensive. It doesn't sound to me like it's going to cost a gazillion dollars to make these apps. It sounds like we've used up that funding and we need to get funding ASAP.
Years to create. So, if there is a third party out there that can create an application just like this and get it up and running in this amount of time.
Yeah. Every other token.
They're probably up there, right? They're probably pretty well known by now, but no.
They are well known, and that's why I'm invested in every single one, because I don't know which one of you guys is going to succeed, and I want all of you to succeed. Could you imagine a dream day where all like Shinja $1, Saitama $1, Clifford Inu $1, Xenu $1? I would be so happy.
This is all done internally, and Max and his team have done a tremendous job to this point. And I know we'll get, negative, like, no, he didn't do a good job because it's not running yet. But, well, it's very complex. So people in the field understand the complexity of it. So, but yeah, I think it's a great idea going on and doing, a breakdown later on down the road, through YouTube, AMA format or something where you can go behind the scenes, right? Pop the hood and be like, okay, this is all the security features are in place. This is, all the complex, like the 13 different contracts that we have in place that run, under the hood of SataMask. And that will hopefully give people
13 different contracts under the hood that run SataMask. So I don't know what that means. I'm not a blockchain person, but if you guys know what that means, please share. I do not know.
People a little bit better perspective of the overall view of SataMask and what goes into it. Instead of just opening up an app and like, oh, this looks cool. I mean, which it does, and it's very fluid and it's quick and it works amazing. But there's so many different moving parts that happen behind the UI that people don't see, right? So having a in-depth look, if you will, Max, I think would be pretty amazing. But we'll focus on that after we get this thing all rolled out. So we're right there, right? We're at the front door. They're making their way down the stairs to open it for us, right? We're right there. I can feel it. I can almost taste it.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah.
What do you mean we're almost there? You are there. You've released the app. There's just small bugs. You're going to get through this, Rossi.
So anyway, we'll keep it short. I'll let Max and these guys get back to work, because you guys can imagine they got a ton of stuff going on, and I actually had to peel Max away for just a minute. Said, hey, it's probably a good idea just to hop on here real quick and at least discuss that. I didn't want to talk about.
Russ said that there was 13 something contracts under the hood. What's the need? I thought every token one contract. So something with the exchange. I don't know anything about that.
Myself, I thought it was important. Max came on himself and said, hey, no, this is my baby. I'm working on this thing. We didn't outsource shit. We created this thing, and we're going to be proud of it, right? We don't need to. It's almost insulting, right? No, you guys paid somebody to create this? Like, no, man, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into this thing for the last year almost. Like, no, we created it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna see this nicely.
We created it. We created it. We created it.
Yeah, if it was something we outsourced, like, no, it's these guys' fault.
And
because of them.
just to get it out there.
It's these guys' fault, but he doesn't say no. It's Max and this guy. It's these guys. Who are these guys?
An application like this, everything that we've built into it, at least under the hood, I know from what you're seeing up front, because you haven't seen all the features that we put into it, should take 6 months to a year for a very large established company to do. We pulled it out in like two months. So of course it's been a long, from what it seems like, a long road, but we're just getting started, really. I'm looking forward to the next 5 years and putting.
It's been a long road, but I'm looking for the what?
All of the stuff that we really want to get into the whole ecosystem that we're building here.
Yeah, absolutely. With everything, and if you guys look at the roadmap and how in depth it is and all the different functionalities that we're going to be adding to it, first and foremost, probably be SataMaker next on the line as we integrate the card crypto payment system and staking capabilities. Rolling out our whole entire education ecosystem with it, everything, right? Look at the roadmap and see how intricate this thing is, and it's constantly malleable. We're going to continue to add to it. So even the roadmap that we have in place is going to replicate the roadmap we have on our website, right? If you look at our website now in the roadmap, we've created 17 different highways off that roadmap, right? And we'll probably create 100 more before the year's up. So that's probably how they.
So those 17 different highways are like what? SataMaker, Sata Studios. Those are all part of these roadmaps. So they're gonna have 100 more of these.
See, the SataMask roadmap looking too, and Max probably doesn't want to hear this, but I'll probably come to him next week and be like, Max, this is what we're going to do. We're going to add this, and we're going to add that, and we're going to create this branch, and we're going to create this joint venture, and we're going to this vertical. And like, okay, so we need like 100 more engineers. And like, yeah, okay, then we'll make it happen. But that's the idea, right? You got to be evolving, and you got to stay relative, especially in crypto, because the moment you become irrelevant, you stop becoming relevant, right? And then people move on to the next shiny thing. So we want to maintain that space where people are always trying to duplicate what we're trying to do. And I see it now, like how many coins do you see coming out, like, we're going to create a blockchain, we're going to create our own ecosystem, we're going to create a swap, and we're going to do all that. And I encourage you to do that so they could see and suffer the same pain and agony we've gone through to try to get to that point and how difficult it actually is. because there's realistic expectations and then there's just far-fetched. But we try to do what we can, and we always bite off more than we can chew, but we try to at least deliver on that. We are. It's just a little late at times, as you can see.
We always bite off more than we can chew. That's not a good thing.
But yeah, what we've accomplished in the last 8 months is just insane, right? So I think a lot of times people forget that, and like, man, you guys are doing things fast enough. Like, we have literally created a multi-million-dollar company in 7 years. We've created an amazing product in less than a year. We've done what other crypto coins have not been able to ever do, right? And they've been around for years. And we'll throw some quick numbers at you guys just because I'm a numbers nerd. 20, 30 coins a day launch. 19 of them were fail within the first 72 hours. The other one probably lasts a week, 2 weeks, tops. And less than 1% of coins that actually make it past that first initial hype, that first pump and dump, it all falls down to the community and the development team and what they can actually offer. And not only that, but having to live and
so a pump and dump comes down to the community and what they can offer.
Breathe through the difficult times. That's what really makes a coin successful or not. Because everybody can ride the hype train, right? It's easy.
What makes a coin successful is its roadmap and what it has in the future planned, and what it plans to release, and if they can meet those deadlines. That's what makes a coin successful. As an investor, that's what makes a token successful, and that's why I invested in Saitama. What? I understand that there's a community. It's good to have a community, but I invested in Saitama because I trusted Russ and I trust Max Equation with their delivery, which means you meet the deadlines. You're using a vendor. You meet the deadlines. They've performance tested. They've QA tested it. They've done everything that they're supposed to do. That doesn't rely on the community. That relies solely on the heads of the company, which I believe is Max Equation and the COO, Saitama Group. Now I'm hearing about the board. Now there's a board, and this Steve guy's on the board. Who else is on the board? Why didn't I know about the board before? Where do I get this information?
Easy to run a coin when all you're doing is shooting straight up in the air. I mean, it runs itself. You don't even have to deliver. You just sit back and watch people buy it.
It runs itself. Nothing runs itself. You have to have an automation engineer to make anything run itself. Is Max an automation? I guess he's Unix administration.
But that first dip that you go through, that first bit of FUD that you receive, that first question somebody asked, the hard question, right? Not the easy one. That first hard question that you come across, how you handle that, separates the good ones from the bad ones. So, and we get hard questions every day, and we got to overcome this stuff daily. So we're there. We're on the right track. Even though it's difficult to see the progress made, it's there. So I encourage people to look at what we've done in the past in this short amount of time. I consider us still to be a startup. So, what we've done as a startup compared to some.
What happened to, hey, we run like a Fortune enterprise company. We have all these devs. We have Max's behind a team of devs. And now you're a startup. I talked about this in my videos. This is startup mentality. This is literally startup mentality.
Some that have been in the game for years. Like, oh, well, these other coins, they launched a successful project. That's what they did. Like, oh, you mean like Ethereum version 2 that was supposed to go out last year? Right? Yeah, or all these other coins, these bigger altcoins that had products and tech that were going to release on time, quote unquote.
Yeah, it happens. Other tokens I'm in release tech on time, and they give me updates and roadmaps. And I'm being as optimistic as I can be with Saitama because I need you guys to succeed. But this is not a community thing. This is you guys' thing. This is a Max and Russ. Please, guys, please.
Yeah, so that's tech for you. It happens, but I think we're well ahead of the curve on that one. So, anyways, yeah, I mean, I can ramble for you guys forever, but I know Max got to get back to work. So, I appreciate you guys coming on, and there'll probably be more questions, I'm sure more things of this nature may or may not come down. We'll see what happens, but we'll address it as it comes along. So, I just wanted to at least come out here and at least address those two things that I saw, because even though the Lily thing we've addressed 100 times in the past, the app thing is obviously kind of new and it doesn't make any sense. But of course, we wanted to come out here and clear the air and get some perspective. So I appreciate you coming on, Max, and talking to everybody. And I'll let you get back to work, man. Everybody else, I appreciate you guys coming on, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Wow. Even though they've explained the Lily things a billion times, they have issues, and Literally, Cliff has explained those 2 wallets a billion times, and they have issues. Stop this. Stop attacking projects. Attack the human beings. Tell these human beings to do better. I'm going to send these guys another note tonight and be like, hey, if you guys need something, I'm here. I'm very close to you guys. If you need help, let me know. It sounds like you're hiring engineers. You heard, hey, now we need even more engineers for all these 100 other things we got to do. I'm here. I don't even want your money. Just let me help you get this out. All right, so wait, what did they ask when they were a joint LLC? So, Rodney, when they were talking about the joint LLC, he says that it's just a partnership type deal. They're their own entity, and these guys are their own entity. He never talks about the joint Lily and Saitama LLC. He just talks about the organization structure, which is what a startup LLC does. You can have partnerships and have different organization structures, and each company can work under each other or be parallels of each other or a subsidiary of a parent company. So in writing, I guess it's true. Will Satan Mask be working before Valentine's Day? Why, are you gonna make it your Valentine? Slim Spaces Live, boys. All right, guys. I mean, like, I've done what I wanted to. You guys have stuck with me. I hope you enjoyed my third stream. Near the end, we talked about what happened with the AMA. So if you missed it, I hope you learned something with me. I'm still not trying to spread FUD, just trying to continue. Appreciate every single one of you. Before you go, please like the stream. And if you like this type of content, subscribe. My goal is to bring this channel back to the reality, start looking at charts, analyze websites, and stuff like that. If you want me to look into something, just reach out to me. Talk to me on Twitter, YouTube comments. I respond to everything. All right. Hopefully Rodney's going live. If not, I hear there's other things. So, do what you guys do. Ganja Goons, I am out. I appreciate